Under the direction of two German officers with backgrounds in art history, the panels were carefully removed, packed into crates, and shipped by rail to Königsberg, then a German city on the Baltic coast, now the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad. There, the Amber Room was reassembled and put on public display inside Königsberg Castle. For a time, it seems the Nazis considered it a rightful reclamation, a treasure of Germanic and Prussian origin returned to German soil. That display lasted a little over 2 years. By the autumn of 1944, the war had turned decisively against Germany. Allied bombing raids struck Königsberg that August, and the museum director in charge of the room, a man named Alfred Rode, reportedly began packing the panels into crates once again, this time to move them out of the city ahead of the advancing Red Army. This is where the documented trail begins to blur. What we know for certain is this: Soviet forces captured Königsberg in April of 1945, after brutal, block-by-block fighting that left much of the city in ruins. Castle remains were searched. Soviet investigators questioned Alfred Rode repeatedly in the months that followed. And then, in December of 1945, Rode and his wife died suddenly, officially attributed to typhus, just before a scheduled follow-up interview with Soviet authorities. Some researchers have questioned the timing. No conclusive evidence of foul play has ever been produced, but the coincidence has fueled speculation for decades. The Amber Room itself was never found in the castle ruins. No crates, no panels, no trace. From there, the theories branch out, and it's worth walking through them honestly, because none has ever been proven. The most straightforward theory is also the bleakest. The room was destroyed. Königsberg Castle burned during the Soviet assault and the subsequent occupation. And some historians argue the amber panels, packed in wooden crates inside a structure engulfed in fire, simply turned to ash and melted resin. Amber is flammable and fragile. A sufficiently intense fire could have erased it entirely, leaving nothing identifiable behind. This theory doesn't require a conspiracy. It only requires the ordinary brutality of war.